Hi, in this short video I'll show you how to turn this into this using only a jigsaw. In case you're wondering, here's what a jigsaw is. You can download the plans from my website and print them on appropriate size paper. In this case here I doubled the size and printed it. And I cut them out very carefully. From here, just made sure I cut 2 of the legs, 2 of the arms, and 2 of the thigh pieces. Then carefully transfer them onto an appropriate piece of wood. In this case, it was just the 8mm MDF. However, you can use 5mm MDF or 6mm, whatever's easier to cut. Noting the thinner the wood, the weaker the structure is going to be. And then you go ahead and do some cutting. And there's all the pieces cut out. Find a smart way to clamp them and sand them so they can be as even as possible. And you can let your kids help if required. And after that you can go ahead and drill holes in the alignment sections. You can line up the thighs and the arms. It can be hole as small as possible. I used a 2mm hole and for a toothpick to help with the alignment. That's the first part glued and clamped, just waiting for it to dry while his other dinosaur buddies watch him. And there's an example of how I used the alignment pin to place the thigh. You can use other techniques or methods or whatever works out for you, as long as the base of the legs are lined up so the wheel axle can go through it easily. And there's just another T-Rex keeping watch of the entire project. And this one is an example of how I lined up both of them there. Initially you can eyeball it or use whatever technique is required, and I used paperclip pin to line up the arms, glued, and then I clamped them together. Time to work on the wheels. I used a 5mm skewer, drilled 5mm holes in the wheels, and then followed by 6mm holes at the base of the legs to facilitate the axle. Now there's a tricky part, so be careful how you're going to drill these holes. And if you're doing work like this, pick an area where you don't care if you drill through it or if you drill through the actual desk or space itself. And that's the axle glued to the other side of the wheel. And it's a final product, little wooden T-Rex. And it rolls. And the sun's playing with it as well. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just post them in the comments.